What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist here with
Gershwan!
and we're back at it to answer your questions in another episode of For the Greater.
This is a video series where we answer the questions left by you, the viewer. If you have a question for us, simply comment down below, put question in front of your question because we get to those questions first. And that is what Sebastian Carlson did. What military role does the human in the Tau Empire have? For example, can he pilot a battlesuit?
It's very rare, but there have been very few instances of humans piloting battlesuits. Usually that what is it called?
Skill?
No, it's more of a elevation, like that privilege. That privilege is left for the commanders of the Tau themselves. That's why you don't see Kroot using battlesuits, Vespids using battlesuits, that kind of thing. WAAAGH are usually out in the battle, like in the front lines of the battlefield. You know, kind of getting kills, taking up shots. You know, doing the risky stuff, kind of leaving the rest of the fire warriors in a safer position, but still out there.
And they're separate from the regular Tau forces, right? So like the French Foreign Legion is separate from just the French military, or was at least. I
believe so, yeah. Obviously, if they're doing like a huge campaign, they'll mix the two, but generally they're their own thing.
Okay.
I could be wrong if the Lord changed on it. I don't know. We'll see what happens when the new 8th edition book drops, but I doubt they'll talk about the human people in Tau. I don't know.
Yeah, cause yeah. Next question comes from Marek Gruska. Yo, OMS.
Oh, that's us.
Thanks for answering, and as always, keep up the great work. You're welcome. Just a simple and quick question. Do you, the Sound Alchemist, or you, Gershwan, convert your miniatures? If you do, how often and what part of your army is converted? Also, any tips for conversion and health and safety regulations you could provide? I'm sort of tired of getting my thumbs cut each time I work with the minis.
Yeah, that was one thing I hated back in the day. You'd always get glue and paint and your fingers will be bleeding, but...
Yeah, in my old room, there's like the walls were splattered with blood because there was a situation one time where I cut my thumb and it was really deep and like blood just started gushing out and I had that urge to go, I like that. And then blood just splattered on my wall. How much conversion do I do? A lot.
Yeah.
I'm building
pretty much every model in your orc army is converted, right?
Yeah, and that's my problem. That's why everything takes so long for me. Like, I'm still working on my Imperial Guard, and I started Imperial Guard like 3 years ago, maybe. And I don't have any models done yet because I want to convert every piece. Like, I want every piece to be like unique. And right now I'm really getting into like the Blanchitsu and the Inquisitor or Inquisimunda type of stuff. So I want to do like super crazy conversions. I'm going to create videos for them. But yeah, I convert a lot.
I used to back in the day when I started my first ever Tau army. I used to love converting the battlesuits because it was really easy. But nowadays I don't have time for it. It's like you gotta be patient, you gotta have a nice, quiet, tranquil environment. I don't have that.
Now as far as like tips, I would say, well, keep your super glue handy. If you ever do cut yourself, super glue it together and you're fine. Just be careful. Look, I have the tendency, I like to bite my nails, and sometimes when I get super glue on my fingers, I like bite the super glue off, or I peel it off. But if you cut yourself and you put super glue and then you bite that off out of like, just like the urge or whatever, it's gonna hurt so bad. Other than that, yeah, there's no way around it.
Oh yeah, use green stuff. Was it plastiboard or what's it called?
I don't know.
That, what do you call that?
Oh, just foam board.
Foam board, there it is.
And use sharp knives, because if you have a dull knife, that's the reason why you end up hurting yourself. As you're cutting, it doesn't go all the way through, so you put more force, and you can't measure how much force you're putting, and then it slips off, and then it cuts you. But if you have a sharp knife, you cut at an angle and you'll be good.
Yeah. Also, I've heard some people using Play-Doh. That actually works. I don't know how well, but try it out.
Yeah. Next question.
This one's by the Machine God. How do you guys keep the chaos demons out of your house? Because I keep getting them coming in, and I have to fight them off.
We live in the warp, so we just live with the demons.
Mm-hmm. But I've heard if you put salt in every corner of your house, that helps.
Mm-hmm. You have to blink twice, too.
Yeah, like twice.
Every time you put down the salt.
Mm-hmm.
Next question comes from Mandalore. Psych, we already answered this question. Machine God.
Psych, we already answered this question.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Minnow. What if Superman was in Warhammer 40K? That'd be interesting.
Because he's like weak against magic, and magic is basically psychic powers. And psychic powers arise from the warp. So I think he'd be in perpetual weak state.
Yeah, but and also it would mean that an entire race, because it's Kryptonians, existed at some point, and the Imperium would see them as alien. So the Imperium versus Kryptonians, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ultimately, the Kryptonians would lose because.
Well, are you saying the Imperium has kryptonite?
No, they don't. They have to have kryptonite because they have magic.
Psychic, yeah.
Yeah. So, well, they have psychers, and they have space marines. I think Space Marines versus Superman.
Superman's got it.
But if there's a librarian.
Oh, you didn't say that. You just said Space Marine.
But if there's a librarian.
All right, then yeah. I feel like Superman would definitely benefit the Tau Empire because they have like zero psychic presence. Or maybe he'd go rogue and he'd be like riding on like Tyranids because Tyranids make a bubble of anti-warp stuff. So he'd just be really strong in that bubble fighting alongside Tyranids.
Kind of, but then the Tyranids also have their own psychic abilities, no?
Yeah, that's true. Psychic-ish. Because I don't think, like the Zoanthropes, I don't think they necessarily use warp power. They use warp-ish abilities. Which, again, kind of stems from that theory that they're from another galaxy that has warp-ish abilities.
Right. Comment down below, who do you think would or how powerful do you think Superman would be in the Warhammer 40K universe? Interested to know.
Yeah.
Before we get to the next question, it's mail time!
Here's the mail.
It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail. Mail!
You really need to change that.
Yeah, we do. Because we're going to get hit with copyright infringement laws. So this is a package sent... it's a package sent to us. So we're going to open it up on camera because the thing says, open it up on camera.
Oh, it's a bunch of Tyranids. No.
Ebola.
This is... This is the meme again. This is by Dane. It says, Dane again. Sorry to put this in an envelope. He ran out of paper. It's a little note. He says, this is a Christmas present for the Sound Alchemist. I forgot to get yellow paint for Gersh's Imperial Fists, so it will arrive after Christmas. This arrived after Christmas, so you're just coming, Gersh.
Nice.
He says...
As a late... Oh, no, you already read that?
Yeah. And I ask for it to be on a lore video. Well, it's in a Greater Wall video, so awesomeness, thank you. So let's find out.
What is it?
Oh, I'm scared I'm going to break it. You could open this one.
This is a little... Oh, they look like miniatures. Did you finally get Kroot?
It is very Tau-esque, I'll tell you that. So we've got some sprues for the Tau. They look like they're Fire Warrior sprues, so pretty cool there. Uh-oh, we got some battlesuit sprues.
Now you have to play with all these models. Oh, sweet.
They like terrain markers?
Yep. What are they called? They're not terrain markers, they're... Oh, these are like custom, or part of them are painted. Oh, that one broke. So they're really neat objective markers. That's what they are. So you have a down drone, another down drone. Oh, they're all down drones, and then you have a bunch of like fire warriors.
Nice. Now I gotta use fire warriors.
Do you?
Here's another drone, just a gun drone. And then you've got this pretty awesome space marine here. I don't know if you guys can see it that well.
Is it a chaos?
Let's see if it focuses.
No, it's not gonna focus.
It's not
like
gonna
that.
focus.
No.
It looks like an Iron Warrior, or at least a Horus Heresy armor character. Pretty cool.
Look at the jetpack. It has skulls. That's pretty awesome.
No, it's a Chaos guy. Arrgh. I don't know why I growled. But thanks, Dane. Really awesomeness that you sent us. So thank you for that Christmas present. And you gotta wait on yours. You've been naughty this year.
I'll wait. Next question.
This one is by T. Loreblank. First, let me tell you that I love your work. I recently got back into the hobby and I started with Eldar. What do you guys think would be the future of this race? Considering the current context of 40K, do you think that they'll completely disappear in the future, or do you think they'll get their glory back? Also, do you think they have any chance of Iniad beating Slanesh? And greetings from France.
What's up, France? You're actually really close to Holland.
Yeah, you guys sent us a bunch of freaking maps and whatnot about Holland, so...
Je ne sais pas.
Je suis sound alchemist.
So, what might happen to the Eldar is, I think that they're going to be on a steady incline. They're never going to reach their glory. What's going to end up happening is that now with the birth of Iniad?
Iniad?
Yeah. They're going to unite and fight under, or as Eldari, and that's what it is, right? That's the name of the or is Eldari is like overall?
I guess it's like the overall faction of like Dark Eldar, Eldar, Harlequins.
Okay, so...
Oh, no. Eldari is Eldar. Because that's what they changed Eldar to.
Oh, okay. Their own faction, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that faction is going to get stronger or whatever. They're not going to go away. They're just going to be on a steady like incline to power, and they're gonna stop their whole like emo phase of we're dying, so we have to do everything we can to sustain ourselves. And now they're going to be more outgoing, and they're going to try to pursue certain ventures, expand. All that kind of stuff. That's what I see in the future.
Yeah, because they've got this new god behind them. They've got a new whole, I guess, outlook on life. So they're going to be more risky. Take out those crone swords, because they did acquire a bunch of them. So,
yep,
really, really awesomeness coming for the Eldar.
Next question from Optim. Well, that's just Russian, so I don't know. Who is the most racist race in Warhammer 40K? I would have to say that it is the squats.
Squats. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see your reasoning.
Because they're just so angry at life. Because, you know, the Napoleon complex. And then they see everybody else as like beneath them, even though they're extinct. That's what I think it is.
I would have to go with the Necrons. Because most of them are mindless anyway. The only ones that are in command are the Lords. And they're just like, let's F everybody else. We went to sleep for a long time. Let's rise.
Rise up.
So they want to take control of the whole galaxy.
Yes.
But then again, so does every other race.
Yeah. So they're all racist. Equally racist in their own right.
Because they do a lot of races like triathlons, marathons, biking. That's a lot of races.
Yes. Last question.
This one is by Fred Carter. Have you guys seen the Death of Hope trailer? It looks amazing in my opinion, way better than any other GW movie by far. And if GW were to see this movie and its potential, do you think they could make this a full-length feature film for theaters?
Film. Remind me, which one was that one?
Death of Hope is a fan movie, or it's going to be a fan movie that's going to come out. It is going back into the Horus Heresy times, and the clip shows Ultramarines going up against Chaos. And they're fighting in like a city, and it's like awesome.
I watched it, and I feel like there was a scene that just kept repeating itself. Like the mom running with her children, like it just kept going over and over and over and over. And then you told me that it's because it's following her
right
through the city, but it just looks like the same scene. Like the background doesn't really change.
Oh, it's changing. You gotta look at it. Like you got like drop pods falling down. You got heretics getting chopped up, but she's running through the battlefield, and you're seeing the progression of everything that's to come.
I didn't like it.
It's like, yeah, it looks like she's doing the same motion over again, because when you run, you do the same motion over and over again.
I didn't like it.
I liked it. I loved it.
Now, I feel that GW will not create a movie or a series based on that, but I do think, or the one that I do like a lot is the Inquisition or Inquisitor.
The Inquisitor.
That's a really good fan movie. It was supposed to like be the bigger feature-length one pretty soon, wasn't it?
It's coming, yeah. They're working on it.
The trailer itself is really awesome because you get to meet the Inquisitor, you get to see the parade, you get to see Terra.
You see the Imperial Fists.
Yeah.
When the freaking dreadnoughts are just like stomping, you could like feel the weight, and that's awesome.
And that would inspire, I think, GW to create their own movie and stuff. But yeah.
And that was all the time we got for questions.
Comment down below if you have another question for us, or if your question did not get answered. Don't forget that we do have a Patreon exclusive for the Greater WAAAGH. So if you like these types of videos and you want more, jump on over there. It's a simple $1 a day. I mean,
$1 a month.
A month, yeah.
But yeah, guys, thank you for all these questions, and hopefully we get to answer more. As always, I'm the Sound Alchemist.
Gershwan.
And we are out of here.